Just a few seconds. Few seconds. Few seconds.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse.
Good block.
He really did.
Good block. Good block. Good block. That was a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good run. That's a good run.
He gets into the second level. Great vision in that, David. It shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, racing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Add those stats, young fella.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Complete to the left. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
It's a really nice-looking throw. This dude is a weapon in this offensive quarterback position. And it's so funny. You know, I think back to guys like Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron, guys that may or may not have unfairly been tabbed as game managers. And you think of Jalen Hurts, Tua, and Bryce Young, and Houston, just how dynamic and versatile these guys were at the position and how they really all take this offense to the next level. Watching this guy reminds me a little bit of that.
Second down, he'll throw it.
Oh, what a snatch. Can't even get mad at that. Can't even get mad at that.
The defense takes matters into its own hands. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he did the pick 6.
These guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. That Alabama offense quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns, down 21-7, and really important.
What the fuck?
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be
man, not this goofy shit, bro.
He only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Still on his feet.
Man, come on, man. There ain't no way.
This pressure from the defensive front is overwhelming.
This is crazy.
When 3-time All-American David Pollock played on the Georgia defensive front, whatever happened to that guy?
He washed up.
Bro, what the fuck?
They're going to get him for a safety, trying to make something out of nothing, and still got stuck for the 2.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
You one of those type of players. I already know how this game's about to go.
Stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
Okay.
They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. The hand to the running back. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
The Bulldogs have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Might be changing the route. Rides to the back. Breaks the tackle.
Hey, no fucking way. No fucking way.
First down, and they're down to the 42.
Well, it's an
There's no fucking
electrifying
way.
run. And you think about the tradition at the running back position for the Bulldogs. Herschel Walker and his Heisman Trophy. No Sean Marino. And how about this? Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, and Sony Michel all there at the same time. I bet this guy could have gotten to that rotation, though, because he's got those types of skills.
They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. Wants to throw on 1st down. Using the quick game.
Ain't no fucking way. Oh, man. Oh, shit. Hold up, hold up. Good call.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got the tight end.
What? The fact that he was in mid-jump, they would have, man, if it was me, bro, he would have smacked my shit. Crazy work, man.
They don't have any answers right now. They're going to have to figure something out.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Tight end now in motion. The option look. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
They've moved him forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. And this one will
Oh, this the wrong controller, boys. Over here tweaking.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line,
no.
so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming down. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal. And it takes it in for a score.
Bro, we struggling. We struggling defensively.
For these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
Jesus.
And how about this offensive line? 3rd and goal, you gotta have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on the running back. Scored that touchdown.
And they tacked on the extra point. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead. They're trying to hold on to it.
All right, we gotta figure something out.
And it'll be a touchback.
I gotta figure something out.
25-yard line.
You keep sending your free safety down as your linebacker.
Guys, here comes that
And
offense onto the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had it. So you got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Let's get about the same as those guys. Try to get some first downs, get some good mojo.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Makes the grab. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know
my gosh, bro. Come on. No, man.
Trying to throw the football, take advantage of a little they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Fires left.
What the fuck are you doing?
Complete a huge stand by the defense.
Man,
You want to be aggressive, you want to take chances.
that's crazy right there.
Get an opportunity in the first half to go for it.
Jump up and catch it, something.
Shoot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off-play action.
What?
Got a man
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Oh, that sucks, man.
I like the mitts, the big fella. Run a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's when he catches a big fella.
Power football with the run.
No fumble. No fumble.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football, create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it right now.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Georgia.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
This is wild.
And he makes the extra point. A very efficient 5-way scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he'll just take the knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. Last possession they went for it, they rode the nice ball, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down, keep yourself out of those situations.
Well, they dial up on 2nd and 8, a long way to go. Wants to go up top. It's complete. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Finds a tight end down the gut. This senior shows some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw it again. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. It's in. Completed. He's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
And that was another ball thrown in harm's way. And this young man, he already has 1 interception. That was almost a second. Just playing a little bit loose with the football. Let's make sure we get that dialed in. We can't make those mistakes. Hard to win games when you make big mistakes.
One The things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
They were unfazed by that earlier fourth down failure and will try for a second time in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up. Run it. Do something. You can't take a sack on fourth down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for it.
And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Wide open downfield. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. A first down for the offense. They run the reverse. Powers through the defender. Outstanding work by this defense, reading their keys, staying at home, and knocking him down for a loss.
Nice job by this defense staying home, not getting fooled. When the ball goes away from me, I don't just chase blindly across the field. They see the reverse, and I love the speed, the close, and the tackle. They get a tackle for a loss on that gadget-type play.
Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, this defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman-caliber quarterback, and the best way to affect him is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. That is no good. They blow the field goal. Something finally goes wrong.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. Trying play action. Under fire. It just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Under fire. And his first pass is incomplete.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Here we go, they'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Going right to work up top. Unloads to the wideout. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first.
QBs like this are so hard to defend. They know what you're doing, and they're getting the ball out fast. They knew they had the corner route, take advantage, hit it right now.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Got a little space. Turning it on. Touchdown Bulldogs. He got a step and just dusted
defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Alabama pushing the tempo. He's got it on the right. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun. Give on the inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. He'll pull it down. Still running at the 40. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Georgia will kick it deep to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Looking left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches. But you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. Inside the 30. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing, an easy conversion for this offense.
Man, what a great second effort by the receiver there. Catches the football. He knows he's got to get some yards to get that first down. Nice job understanding that, getting to the sticks and getting the first down.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Wants to adjust the pattern. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He's got an open man. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Georgia going up tempo.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing.
There he goes. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Looking to throw on first down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
Clear.
Just keeps slinging it. The throw. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Dogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Send the tight end in motion. Looking for a crease to the left. And they keep him out of the end zone. He's run out of bounds at the 5. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Trying to beat him to the corner on the right. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs!
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Louisiana is down, but they are not out of it. Not there at Cajun Field, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. They're trailing by just 4 to South Alabama. Sunbelt, Funbelt. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Pressure coming. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And this is why this team is losing this game. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. this guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, this is a big moment for this offense, too, because you want to capitalize on getting the turnover, right? You just threw an incompletion. Now you got a big down coming up. You've got to find a way to make a play here.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. The Tide will get the first down.
Well, how's that for being aggressive? Early in the game, 4th down, in your own territory, and you go for it. And then your offense is able to come up with the big play, generate a ton of momentum, and stay on the field. That is impressive.
He's got it. At the 45, on his way. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback getting through the...
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
And this guy has been so important to this defense, the way he plays on the back end. Top 10 in the nation in interceptions. He just has a feel and reads the quarterback's eyes. He almost picked that last one off.
Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this 3rd down. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. A shot toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
And this offense is just, they've struggled to get in a rhythm. And I like they take a shot down the field, but interested to see how they can maybe get some easy completions for this quarterback and get him in a little bit of a rhythm.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time. Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
I think a big key in this team's success today has been their ability to run the football. They've been able to just hand it off and go churn out yards. They've had this defense on their heels all game long. It's given them a big cushion in this game so far. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Lets it fly. He's got him wide open. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Running back searching for a hole. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of.
Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Leaves it with the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Eighth play of the drive, and to keep this one going, they'll need to convert a 3rd and 5. Making side adjustments here. Might as well stick with him. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive. And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
13.
Here comes that Alabama offense. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Alabama quickly back to the line. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Off the play fake. He's going to take off. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get first downs.
Sent it downfield. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
He's got it along the sideline. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20.